Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Today, for your Patreon cast of the week, it's going to be Stork and Mong. We got light watching, we have mini watching, we're on Polypoid. Bottom right, it's going to be our red Protoss. It is Stork, spamming 690 APM. And in the bottom left, we've got ourselves Mong, who is an excellent, long-established Terran player. Not quite as good as Stork, but siege tanks are good, and RJB recommended this replay personally to me over Discord. If you want to chat with me, I'm on Discord pretty much every hour that I'm awake, so there should be an invite in the description here. And again, this is going to be the Patreon game. For those of you who support me on patreon.com/Falcon Paladin for at least $1 a month. So if you're watching this, I don't know, like the last week of December 2022 or something along those lines, then fantastic. Thank you so much for supporting me at patreon.com/Falcon Paladin. And if you're watching this in 2023, wow, the future is coming. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe. I'm here 6 days a week with Brood War content. Yeah, very good stuff here today. So, throwing up a barracks, kind of walling off against, walling off against early maybe Zealot pressures here. I don't think you can wall off before a Zealot shows up, but I don't know, maybe you can. And probe scouting here on this giant 4-player map. Is you gonna go the right way, Mr. Pro? No! Oh, bad times. Alright, scouting the wrong way here is Stork. I mean, that is a boon. That is a granted boon from the StarCraft gods for Mong here. If a Protoss finds you early, it's just bad news. Whether you're Zerg or whether you're Protoss. I mean, honestly, yeah. Protoss Terran, nobody likes it when a Protoss finds them early. Zealots are so tanky. They're so dang mean. They just show up and they kill your stuff, and it takes 87 shots from anything to kill one. It's bad. Anyway, SCV scouting out here too. Steve the SCV gonna scout out. Is he gonna be sent on a suicide mission? That is the question of the day. Is he gonna hop in here and be killed by a Dragoon? Well, is there a Dragoon on the way? Of course there is. It just got started now here at this gateway according to our handy dandy Producción tab de la producción. That's how they say it in Spanish. That is not true. That is not true. I pretend to speak other languages, but I don't. Just, you know, I'm an American. I speak English. That's about it. So, SCV comes in for the scout, says, okay, everything is just normal. Normal here in Storkville. We don't have, like, a fast citadel. We don't have a fast expansion. All the timings are right here for Singularity Charge and for Dragoon production, and it's not a suicide mission. Hooray! He was able to get out of there with his life. Way to go, Steve the SCV. And then, I don't know, Paul the Probe's over here. He's not having a great time of it. He's getting shot in the face by a Marine, but he does see, okay, pretty quick expand, but bunker at the front, so let's send the Dragoons over. We gotta punish the Terran for going for a fast expansion by attacking that bunker with our Dragoons and forcing him to bring SCVs off the line and spend minerals on repair instead of making more SCVs and more Marines and more tech and stuff. It's a fair trade. It doesn't really result in anything massive. Oh no, Steve! No, Steve! Alright, well, Steve's dead. Rough look there for Steve, but he did his best. He was sent on the suicide mission after all. Anyway. Yeah, expansion coming in here from the Protoss saying, alright, but we really got to get that pressure going. When Singularity Charge is done, we'll start attacking, which is pretty soon. It's a fairly long upgrade, because it's a good upgrade. Good upgrades take forever. I believe is usually how this works. Is this another? My gosh, another SCV comes in to die. Just wanted to see if there was an expansion. Got that information, got that intel. Well done. Excellent, excellent work there. Okay, so Singularity charges up. Bam. Repositions a tiny bit. Starts firing away. 1 SCV per Dragoon attacking the bunker on repair is the rule of thumb here. And there's 3, so that's not entirely great. Let's bring 3 SCVs over to repair now. Look, it's draining them minerals. See, you could see it going down here. I guess, I mean, he's building other stuff too, but like a lot of this down action. Oof. Yeah, I don't know. I've never actually seen a Terran, like, run out of minerals trying to repair a bunker. I guess because, you know, he's on 2 base. So he's got a ton of SCVs, and he has a ton of income, and it's fine. He's at 31 SCVs to 26 probes. 3rd base coming in here for the Protoss. He does want to out-expand, et cetera, yada, 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 yada. Ooh, repositioning that Dragoon just a little bit. So, yeah, double expanding. There's nothing that Mong can do to stop that 3rd base. So that's when you take it. If your opponent can do literally nothing to stop you from expanding, you should expand. It's usually how this works. Is that a fast starport? I'm looking at it. I'm thinking that's a fast starport. Is this? Yep, and here's the little dance we do. Right, try to drag the Dragoons into bunker range. Try to get some shots off with siege tanks. Siege mode's almost done. High ground position has been acquired. None of these Dragoons have died because Stork's micro is great. And actually, one of these Dragoons is firing on the barracks, but, you know, this is over. Yeah, you hear the siege mode, and you're, peace, we're out. This has got to be a dropship, yeah? Yeah. So we're going to dropship. Interesting. So is this actually high ground? No, of course this isn't high ground. High ground over your natural is what, like, terrible map makers do, y'all. Okay, we're just going to get rid of light and minis vision here, just so we can more easily swap between the two as necessary, like when scans are happening and stuff. Anyway, yeah, can you believe 2022 is almost over? I guess if you're... Most of the people who are watching this are actually watching this in 2023. So, hey, hello to the far-flung future of 2023. Crazy stuff. Has anything nuts happened? Let me know in the comments. Yeah, I mean, everything's pretty normal here from Stork. He's just doing his game plan to murder any Terran player that he's going to come up against. I don't really see anything weird about that. And this is what? This is 2 vultures and a tank. Getting inside the main base is probably your biggest... Oh, did he spot that? He repositioned those Dragoons like he spotted this. Is he bring... Yeah, he knows. So he's bringing... Hurry, go Dragoons. You have 4 legs. Yeah, this is not gonna accomplish a lot here. This siege tank is in. It's a pro pull, though. Ooh, Spider Mine takes down the Dragoons. Sick. Okay, maybe a little bit. The Spider Mine's getting laid here, making this a lot more dangerous, actually. And then if you can set... No, he doesn't like it. He doesn't like it. There's an observer out. Once you recognize the Spider Mines are getting picked off, he knew there was an observer out on the map. So, probes, I don't know, they might have just kind of Maynarded over to the natural base or the 3rd base, or... And, you know, just keep saturating the main base as per usual. Citadel on the way. Multiple factories. Yeah, multiple facts here from our dude. And everything's pretty normal. I mean, that was, you know, somebody in a PvT will often try to do some economic damage early. You don't have to. Like, sometimes players just kind of leave each other alone, especially until the Terran player gets 3 bases, and then they'll start moving out. But in this situation, yeah, I mean, we'll see DT sometimes, right? Maybe we'll see a little bit of Wraith to deal with shuttles that are showing up. But Stork just casually being like, I'd really like to expand up here. So he does escort the probe. Love that. Escorting the probe. Just not naked expanding. Really makes it work out in the end. What is firing? Ah, little vulture harass. Spider mines. No. He's like, come on in. Come on. Ah, he tried to bait them into that spider mine. Nope. The Dragoons are like, we know we're safe here. We're just going to sit here and kill you as you come closer. All we got to do. I like that Mong is doing drops, though. It's way more fun to cast when there's drops happening than if you're just kind of hanging out, defending and turtling onto 3 bases as a Terran player, right? Way more fun if drops are happening. Got a Templar Archives and a Stargate, so, you know, Arbiter tech. You know the drill by now in the PvT. 3rd base coming in. 3rd base, minerals only on this map, Polypoid, and it's okay. People seem to be all right with it. Observer scouts, okay. Got a tank army set up here. This might be the stage of the game where we start seeing some Protoss harassment, right? Starts pushing into this base. Yes, there's high ground tanks, but this is as few tanks as there are ever going to be. Probably for the rest of the game, right? 5 tanks, that's as few as you're ever going to have to deal with. So let's do this. Let's trade some Dragoons. Let's trade some Dragoons and maybe some Zealots for some siege tanks. You know the drill here. I like the cannon setup. Is there a cannon in the main? No, but there's nothing. Actually, there's nothing in the main. You're just protecting the main by watching it. By kind of covering any area dropships could access the main base. So yeah, there's actually nothing. He's doing a good job having vision all the way in an arc around where the main base could potentially be attacked. So he doesn't need the cannons. Although, he's getting one anyway, just in case, I don't know, like a cloaked wraith shows up or something insane. Yeah. Anyway, are we going to see the carriers here today? That's always a big question in PvTs are carriers on the menu on the plan for the Protoss? Sometimes they are, sometimes they are not. As a Terran player, you constantly got to be scanning to see if there are extra targets and a fleet beacon being tossed down. You know the drill. But yeah, I guess this is just kind of enough vultures to kill these Dragoons. Alright, cool. And siege tanks are unloading too, so that helps a lot. Dropship died. That's probably a fair trade. That was several Dragoons that went down there. Not bad at all. So check out falconpaladin.store. It's where you can get Falcon Paladin merch like hoodies, two types of hoodies, and t-shirts and mugs and all sorts of great stuff. We're working on a Terry the Overlord shirt, okay? Any other ideas you have for us, let us know in the comments. I do read every comment anyone ever makes on the channel, period. And anyone, you ask anyone in the comments, does Falcon actually do that? They will tell you he does, yes. Because YouTube makes it easy, and I don't have enough comments to where it's impossible. All right. But yeah, falconpaladin.store for your merch needs. Setting up her attack in this third base and getting into this natural 2. Trying to go for a run by. Doesn't really work out. And, oh, wait. 2 vultures somehow magically make it in here. They have time to throw down spider mines and then sit here and stare at a forge. What's up? Anyway, third base does get cleaned out by the Dragoons attacking it. They have +1. Excellent work clearing out spider mines. It's like mowing the grass in a PvT. So, Arbiters continuing to be pushed here. Is going to just bait out some scans. Scans are required when you're dealing with these guys, unless you want to make some science vessels, which sometimes people do. I mean, there's a science facility up here, so, Production tab does say science vessels on the way. Excellent. Very, very good. So, a bit of a ninja expand up here at the 12 o'clock, which this Ursidon is scouting, not relaying that information back to the hometown. Because Ursidons are not snitches. And here comes Stork. He's done an okay job killing some tanks. He killed some tanks over here anyway. I mean, I don't think he's killed tanks anywhere else, but it's time to deal with the siege tanks on this high ground. Is it, though? Stork's like, I don't know. I don't know if I like what I'm seeing here. Yeah, fair point. All right. Bit of a push here from Stork. I don't know if I like this angle for Stork either. Maybe if he had some stasis, which I think he does. Yeah, he's moving in here like he does. There we go. So he's got 2 tanks stasis. Seem like it's enough here. Then some zealot bombing on down here to the south. Wipes out a couple of those tanks too. Okay. All right, Stork, he's navigating this situation pretty well, but this ramp is still covered. This back door is blocked off by supply depots, and Stork decides it's time to just never mind. It's time to never mind the situation there. Oh, that was great. Arbiter stays behind, but says, are there any Goliaths? Yeah, there are Goliaths on the map. So, like, maybe don't stick around too far. That's another scan. Just scanned up here. I don't know. This is why. This is so much Vulture versus Dragoon. Like, sure, spider mines and stuff. All right. You're getting some connections here. You're killing some Dragoons, and you actually escaped with a lot of your Vultures' lives. And this 12 o'clock base might be under assault. Oh, some probes transferring up there get assassinated. Some more probes making the transfer, but no, they're still... Oh, he scans, kill, scan, kill. Nice! Beautifully being active with these Vultures. And then the cannons wipe them out because defensive cannons are just a requirement here, right? So it's 73 probes to 68 SCVs. Man, the macro for Stork and the micro from Stork has been excellent today. More vultures just coming into this third base. Like, we can burn down an entire cannon. We have +2 attack, and they do. Some zealots respawn, and they all die, but then the dragoons show up. That's usually how this thing works. Zealots are faster than dragoons. They'll show up to the party a little bit sooner. Cue 2012 Avengers film. I don't think that's a party line from Black Widow. All right, so after that scrap, 181 to 161. Stork is ahead here, but vultures are moving up to the 12 o'clock base. Ooh, defensive matrix on that vulture. I don't think I called that out. 193. Basically, Stork is maxed out now. And, okay, so killing that cannon, sieging up, vultures, Goliaths. I think this 12 o'clock base is dead, but reinforcements are on the way. Maybe they can save it. All right, man. So we have a minor transfer up to the left side. We've got movement with vultures in the middle here. All the tanks are dead. And, yeah, all of the attacking units are dead here at the 12 o'clock. So we did save it. And, okay. So we have enough vultures here to focus down that cannon. But, again, reinforcements on the way. And are we going to go up here? All right, man. Okie doke. Man, just vultures with 2 attack and +3 on the way here. We're moving. We are moving to the groovin', that's for sure. 195 to 180, 195 to 189. This dragoon is harassing, but it's pretty darn weak to SCVs. Stork coming in. Tank down. Tank down. Yeah, tank down, tank down, tank down. 3 tanks down. And yeah, just not going up there because of the number of tanks, but whittling the tank down. Tank count down again is a-okay. Boo-boo, boo-boo. Kuchu, oh man. Is this vulture going to take down a Nexus all by his lonesome? Mong marching out in force here for the first time. Sieging up. 2 dragoons die from that volley. Not sieging up everybody, just leapfrogging very, very quickly here. Is Mong. All right. Flanking. Stasising. And Stork, can you win this engagement? 143 to 138. Mong is ahead here. 74 to 71 workers. Stork's economy is a little bit better here. But, when you stasis tanks, you want to win the engagement so you can kill the stasis tanks when they come out of stasis. Stasis, stasis, stasis. This is interesting. Again, I think Stork's the better player, but Mong is looking pretty good here. He was up at overall supply for a minute. He's really threatening these newer sources of income for our guy Stork. Stork is coming up with Zealots and Dragoons. It's a good mix here. He's trying to... Zealot bombing on these tanks too, which is hot, but these vultures are getting some nice alone time with these workers. Does kill a bunch of them. 64 workers to 71. Still, maybe some more tanks can head up this way. Stork's doing a really good job defending these bases here. Is it going to be enough for him? Vultures at the 3rd base too. Mong is being so good with these vultures today. Spider-Mine's getting laid. Zealot. That Zealot absorbed all 3 of those Spider-Mines. That was really good stuff. Focus on the workers here though. Okay, not doing that. Heading up to the north to try to kill the 12 o'clock. I think, man, this is the most aggressive kind of split attacking I've seen from a Terran player in a while. Basically, he's like, I'm going to hit your bases all over the place kind of at the same time here. One in quick succession after the other. He really needs some Goliaths down this way, man. There's DTs coming in. There's recall getting researched. We got a DT saving this 12 o'clock base. Oh, but there's a scan, and that's a dead DT. But he does take another tank with him, which is excellent. Again, any tanks you can kill as a Protoss is going to be an excellent thing to pull off here. 160 to 159 supply. 12 o'clock base under attack again. Reinforcing units heading south right into a spider mine. And there's a turret here too. You got to be careful. Don't lose your arbiter to that. No, he's going to lose the arbiter. Oh, he lost the arbiter to a turret just in the middle of the base here for no reason. The Vultures again being really active, chasing these probes down so they can't escape. 55 workers, Mong. It feels like it's been a while since we have seen a Terran win in a TVP. Is this going to be it for Mong? Spider-Mine's getting some hits. Vultures killing as many probes as they can. The target firing is sick here. 173 to 161 supply. This 12 o'clock base is dead, and with it, the economic advantage that belonged to Stork for so long in this match. Oh boy, this is just looking all sorts of dicey for Stork right now, but he's moving. He's moving across the map here. He is at 177 supply. He's by no means down and out here. Got +3 attack, +1 armor versus 3-2 for the Terran. Is this a DT attack up into the top left? Kill the ComSat station. I don't know, man. Is that going to be enough? Just maybe go right after. Yeah, go right after those SCVs. They have to defend themselves. Look at him moving back behind the mineral line there. This guy has got 0 kills, but he's looking for his first, and he should be able to get one here against these SCVs. Don't see why not. There are some Vultures heading up to try to save the guys, but that's a dead SCV. At least one, right? What do you got here, my dude? The 2 kills. Nice. All right, he's dead, but he got 3 kills. That's pretty excellent stuff. Stork moving across the map again. More Vultures moving in kind of behind him. More scans coming in all over the place. Probes transferring. Top right base trying to get taken by Stork here. Ugh. So a bit of a lull in the action. More Arbiters. Recall in the main base. I said recall was getting researched, and immediately it gets used. Maybe EMP this whole group. That's what I'd like to see. I don't know if the Science Vessel had enough energy for that, though. They actually... yeah, no, that guy doesn't for sure. All right, man, more siege tanks coming in to try to save the day. Another engagement up left here. I don't know if they want to try this one or not. A scan is required because, again, the cloak is happening here. No, Stork has to back it out. 184. Everything inside the main base is getting killed. There's a couple Zealots down here to the south going after supply depots. There is a single Dragoon up to the north here, but that is a pretty quick clean out for Mong, if you ask me. Yeah, so 12 o'clock doesn't get retaken, but top right base is finishing up here nicely right now. Blah. All right, so boy, Scraptastic, and Mong's up 200 to 145 supply. He's really enjoying this extra income he's getting. He's got the natural location of the top left spawn as well. This might be him, man, and it's with such incredible active play, too. My gosh, he was everywhere with his Vultures. He had little groups attacking everywhere. Stork didn't feel comfortable or safe. And I think just on sheer numbers here, I'm not sure that Stork's going to be able to come back. Sure, he's got this top right base, but look at this base getting taken by Mong, too. Dragoons are like, well, what do we... trying to keep the pressure on here on the Terran is the right source... the right thing to do here. I don't know. That is not a big, scary Protoss army if ever I've seen one here, getting chased back 200 to 147 supply. It is almost at 3 storms on the way. That has been neglected today, and I wonder if that would have made a difference. And a lot of the PVTs I've been casting recently has been a lot of storm. God, Dragoon down, Dragoon down, Dragoon down. Just dying. A lot of blue blood on the ground here. And I don't know. Sieging up here. Yeah, unsieging here seems good. Go after these bases. Go here. Go here. Right? He is just scanning ahead, trying to see if this base still exists. And it does. Oh, no. High Templar would have been so nice. They get one storm off before they all die. That's what we're looking at. This is just trying to stop a wave upon the ocean. With barely anything here, Stork, not happening. And then, again, this is all his new source of income, top right here. Getting utterly threatened. This right side base getting sieged up. 2 parking tanks on the ramp as usual. And yeah, I think Stork has just been pushed into an absolute corner here. There's nowhere for him to go. Nah, trying to... Nope, that's an observer. Taking the 6 o'clock base is nice. But straight up losing that top right base, and that's a GG. Stork taps out. And for GG, Mong. Wow, Mong is your winner. I don't know where my brain was going with that. Anyway, well done, Mong. I think I just basically consider those two players effectively the same thing. Anyway, 24 minutes of action-packed PvT there for your Patreon cast of the month. Insane. Yeah, kills that 12 o'clock base, expands a whole bunch, doesn't lose any bases today at all. No bases died. Several nexuses went down. He was everywhere with vultures, smaller groups of tanks, attacking, defending, holding, killing. Stork was just harried and harassed all over the place here. Got one recall off. Didn't do nearly as much damage, I think, as he wanted it to. I mean, you know, you kind of want your recall to win the game, but yeah, despite what Artosis says, sometimes recalls don't just immediately result in a Protoss win in a PvT. Fantastic play. Really, really well done. So GG. That was great. That was just magnifique. And let's check out that final score. Hit that like button if you enjoyed that one. Hot diggity. 203,000 points there for Mong. 189 from Stork, outproducing the Protoss by 2-1 and outkilling the Protoss, getting outkilled by about 2-1, but less than 2-1, right? So that's our math for sure. Structures raised way more by the Terran player. It's always nice in this matchup. 60,000 resources here spent for Stork and 58 for Mong. So not nearly the discrepancy in income that Stork needed to win that game in 24 minutes. So well done. Just absolute golf clap. Well done there, Mong. He gets a win in a game I didn't think he was gonna win. And that's okay. So GG. That was awesome. And that's gonna be it from me today. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered and a Patreon match. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw, what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.